If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to the weekend. This the 22nd, right before Thanksgiving, a Sunday, and hopefully you have that first cup of coffee as we get through the top stories today. And computer sometimes going a little slow as I check off those people watching on our network. And so any mischeck, I apologize. I'll say that right out of the box. Rainy and wet, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Currently outside, 37 degrees, and going to be one of those damp, not really great Sundays. So if you're finishing up with finals on the college tour, I wore my little college shirt today. Good luck on that. If you're just snuggled under the Afghan watching a little football, good luck with that. Let's kind of take a look at what's going on locally. a house undergoing remodeling in Newcastle lost to a fire. The fire seems to have broke out on the second floor. It happened at 4 a.m. on Ridge Avenue. They report that no one was home at the time, and unfortunately, the house is a loss. The Department of Health has changed, and I'm always skeptical of this. They changed how they were reporting their COVID cases. Now, we're all aware of the precautions and caution being taken by everybody with the COVID situation. And nobody wants to see anybody get sick. However, they report 3,162 patients hospitalized. Now, they didn't tell you how many tested positive. There's a lot of people that are testing positive that aren't being put into the hospital. They're sending them home. Our therapeutics are better. Now, 661 patients are in intensive care, an increase of 6,778 additional positive cases. I think it's important not to panic. I think it's important to put that in perspective as to what it means with respect to statewide. We're doing better. We're not out of the woods. And this is the flu season. You know, excuse me, as I was getting protein. I had some peanuts and honey dipped peanuts. Give you those little crumbs in your throat after you've been up for a while. Labor and industry warns, you know, it's a shame that when people are most vulnerable or feeling a little bit sad and near the holidays, that's when these scams seem to pop up. Labor and industry warn of new national unemployment benefits scam while assuring authenticity of the recent emails to PUA claimants. The Department of Labor and Industry, Jerry Olszewski, reminded residents to remain vigilant against scams as new reports emerge nationally of fundraiser offering cash rewards to access state unemployment benefits. As we continue to work through the state and federal enforcement partners to prevent frauds and scams, please note that the Pennsylvania Department of Industry and Labor will contact you, will never contact you for personal information. If you have information such as username, password, or full social security number, do not provide it. We will never ask for this information. So beware of that. Now, we're going to close out with the election information in our first segment. And then we've got some real important information on some holiday stuff. So don't go away. We'll go to sports and we'll come back. Rudy Giuliani and the Trump campaign legal team have reported uncovering mass amounts of irregularities. One thing has become clear, very clear. The fake news media is continuing to ignore the biggest political scam of all times. And what I ask you to do is watch Newsmax and Fox and CNN to get a well-rounded view of what's going on. Also, from the Trump group, I could see nothing. The radical left Democrats are working for their partner in fake news to try and steal the election. We won't let them. Joe Biden won in the eyes of the fake news. I can see nothing. We have a long way to go. This is a flawed election. So there's a big surprise. Everybody knows how Donald Trump feels. Can't help it. Everybody knows how Joe Biden feels. You know, why don't we just call it a political day on that? Now, how about this? Northwestern in the playoffs? Yeah. Somebody wake up the Northwestern Wildcats, because they're winning. Michigan, it takes 3 overtimes for them to beat Rutgers. And wow on that. North Carolina State beats number 21 Liberty 15-14. Tennessee, off to a fantastic start, then falls to Auburn 30-17. And Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, well, the Cowboys of State couldn't contain the Sooners, 41-13. Now, let's kind of, and I want to get you this score, because I just can't. I'm in amazement. First of all, Indiana's for real as they take Ohio State down to the finish. Ohio State wins 42-35. What's really interesting to me is Pitt wins 40-14, but Penn State, well, Northwestern 17-7 over Wisconsin. Now that I got that out of the way, how about Penn State? They lose their 5th. Now that's the most in school history. 5 straight losses. As the Nittany Lions really struggling. Pitt, on the other hand, pulls out a win, 47-14. Penn State's loss, 41-21. So, interesting things going on. Let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner, and we'll be back right after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner. Well, let's get to the NFL, your 1 o'clock games. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Jacksonville. Jacksonville 1-8, Steelers undefeated. Let's go Steelers. Make short work of the Jags. Now, a little closer to home, Philadelphia taking a trip to Cleveland. If there's one day I'm for the Browns, this is the day. Atlanta, they'll be at New Orleans. The bungling Bengals go to Washington. Detroit, they visit Carolina. Tennessee's at Baltimore. New England's at Houston. And that drops you into the 4 o'clock games where Miami's at Denver. The New York Jets at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Green Bay Packers, they're at the Colts in Indianapolis. Dallas, they're at the Vikings. Kansas City, they're traveling to Vegas for the 8 o'clock game. So, rain outside, but some great football inside, and why the heck not? Now, for those of you asking, okay, I'm just going to let you know that, nope, they didn't schedule any Sunday games in college. Now, we're going to take a time out. We'll be back. This was the Cedar Sports Corner. Let's hear from these folks.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
At Delicios. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken, but their menu is so huge, and I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here, so make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicios in downtown Newcastle.
We're back, and just like that, and the misty rain continues to fall down. 37 degrees. Every year at this time, the United Way sponsors their annual blanket drive. Over the past several years, the United Way has partnered with Columbia Gas in sponsorship with the Share the Warmth. Well, this year, businesses participating in the blanket drive include Connerly Cleaners, Cray, the Confluence, the YMCA, Pennsylvania State Representative Chris Sonata, Spiritual Path Church, the United Way of Lawrence County, just to name a few. Oh, and Hoyt's Arts and Education, I don't want to leave them out. Make sure that you share the warmth this year and help with getting these blankets out, especially with the fact that this time of the year, or at this time, we're in a pandemic, things are topsy-turvy. This could be really important to some families. Share the warmth. For more information, call 724-658-8528. First Presbyterian Church has closed their sanctuary till the end of the year. Now, they will be doing online, and I am working with them. So watch for the broadcasts here on NCTV45. Holy Spirit Parish has changed their Mass schedule. We aired their 4 o'clock Mass. I'm unaware, and I'm going to make myself aware right now, because they have sent me several texts. I just haven't been able to get to everything as to what was going on. Now, their Mass yesterday is counting for both Saturday and Sunday. We will share that out there again today to make it available for you, as there's only so many things that me and Vicky can get out to reach for you. And I apologize. Let's take a look at weather. And rainy, wet, just, this is one of those typical before Thanksgiving, you're in November days, and 37 degrees, 93% humidity, winds from the east at 7, barometric pressure 30.26, visibility 10, and wind chill 32. With that, let's take a look at radar. There you go, Cleveland. You can see it's coming in from the northwest, and it's going to be here. There's Pittsburgh radar, shows you the exact same thing. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need a whole yard to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night, that rainy low of 37, how's the second half of your before Thanksgiving weekend look? Well, let me tell you what, out there you got rain and it's coming our way. So, with that being said, the national map shows the same thing from probably the tip of my finger all the way down to Texas. Not a good sign. So here's your forecast. Last night, 37 and rain. Showers today, a high of 53. Chance of rain, 90%. Sunday night, showers, low of 36. Chance of rain, 90%. That bebop into Monday. Rain starts to pull back, mostly cloudy, 44. So, Karen, you're going to be okay. Now, Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 28. Grab your honey. It's definitely a snuggle alert. Your Tuesday, partly sunny and 45. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 37. And your Wednesday, well, mostly cloudy, 51. Chance of rain is 50%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 36. Chance of rain is 40%. As you go into Thanksgiving, rain is 30%, begins to shut off. Rest of the day, mostly sunny, a high of 53. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 36. And your Friday, partly sunny with a high of 53. So, all in all, not terrible. 2 days of rain, 2 days of sun, 2 days of rain, 2 days of sun. You know, kind of that's our pattern. And seasonal with the temperatures. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back, and them asking this from Adelco in Portersville, staffing. They mentioned the need for production people. Maybe check them out there in Portersville. Now, that's going to do it for us here. Make sure that you stay tuned for Sunday worship, community happenings. 45 days to Christmas. We got everything lined up for you, folks, here at NCTV 45. And make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about NCTV 45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV 45 is available anytime on your time. He has a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV 45. Now, always in the pursuit of excellence, make sure you get that second cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.